Yo guys, these are top 4 overpowered finishing mechanics on fc24, so without wasting much time let's jump into it. Are you tired of matching up against overpowered squads? Visit u7buy.com for cheap and safe FC coins on the market. Remember to use the discount code DRFC for 6% off. Check the link in the description. One of the most overpowered shooting techniques in fc24 is the Triola Shot, as many players think that you only use it to score long-range goals, but inside the box it's very effective. Triola Shot, you press both the L2 plus circle or LT plus B, and your player uses outside of his strong foot to curve the ball around the goalkeeper. There are some situations where you're in a position to strike the ball, but your player is on his weak foot. Shooting the ball using any player's weak foot, you have 60% chances of scoring. For example here, I pass the ball to my striker inside the box. I position that player well to strike the ball, but this is a right-footed player, with a 4-star weak foot. So here I have like 60% chances of scoring using his weak foot, and the less weak the foot rate, the less chances of scoring using that player's weak foot. So here I strike the ball and goalkeeper saves it. And here is another example, not the same position as the first one, but the same logic applies here. I position my striker Rushford to face the opponent's goal, but he's in a position. If you use the normal shot, Rushford will use his weak foot to strike the ball, and he has a 3-star weak foot, so I have 50% chances of scoring this goal. But to increase my chances, I decide to use his strong foot to strike the ball, and that technique, according to positioning of my player, he can use the outside of his strong foot, so I use the Triola Shot and score. Triola Shot will make a big difference in the situations where your player is supposed to use his weak foot, and instead you use his strong foot and increase your chances of scoring that goal. Next is the Finesse Shot. Here you press both the R1 plus circle or RB plus B on your controller. The player curves the ball around the goalkeeper using inside of his foot. Let's first focus on the overpowered side of this technique, of course scoring long-range goals. So to effectively and consistently score these types of goals, get a player with a Finesse playstyle plus, or even the normal playstyle, but for consistent results, I recommend that playstyle plus, like Mohamed Salah, Son, Benzema, and many more. As any shooting technique, you need that open space in front, face the opponent's goal, but in a position where it's easier for your player to strike the ball and curve it, and so position your player diagonally. The next step is to load up some power. The power depends on the distance from the goal, but since it's a long-range strike, make it like 3 to 4 bars. Then lastly is to aim. You have to aim towards that far post angle, like for example if you're on the left side, you aim towards the right side, and the right side you aim towards the left side. Scoring these types of goals in fc24 is so overpowered and consistent. Another way I personally tend to use the Finesse Shot in that one-on-one situations when the opponent drag his goalkeeper out of the goal. So here the logic to score more goals is so simple. When your player is on his strong foot, use the Finesse Shot to curve the ball around the goalkeeper, and if he's on his weak foot, then you use the Triola Shot. Next is the timed finishing. This technique is so effective and almost all pro players use it. Timed finishing, first of all you need to enable it in the settings. You press shot on your controller to load up the power, then wait until your player is about to strike the ball, then you tap it for the second time. And to know that you have timed perfectly, the icon of your player has to light green. This technique increases power and accuracy of the ball to hit the back of the net. There are some weird angles where it's hard to beat that goalkeeper if you use the normal shot, but if you time that shot well, you increase the power of that shot beating the goalkeeper and hit the back of the net. Sometimes you have to beat that goalkeeper if the opponent pulls him out of the goal. Here in fc24 I personally have 2 techniques I use to beat the goalkeeper. The ball roll, though in last game's series it was not powerful as it is now. So here are steps to do it effectively. 1. Timing. Don't do it when your player is far away from the goalkeeper, and also don't be too close, so you need that 4 to 3 yards from the goalkeeper. 2 is the skill. The ball roll you hold the right analog 90 degrees, and 3 is the direction to perform the skill to. The effective direction is the outside, then lastly is to strike the ball and score. I personally perform the skill move and immediately press the shot button and score. Then the shot cancel. This technique from the beginning of fc24 up to now, So far it's the coolest trick to perform on the game. To perform the shot cancel, you need to load up the power first, then when your player starts that shooting animation, you press both the L2 plus R2, or LT plus RT, and your player will cancel the shot. This trick works because that shot animation tricks the goalkeeper that your player is about to strike the ball and he will dive, and when you cancel it you leave him down. The reason why this trick is good, those weird angles tightly close to opponent's goalkeeper, where it's difficult to strike the ball to beat the goalkeeper, so here you use the shot cancel and score an empty net. So that's it for a short tutorial. Thanks for watching.